Ubisoft just can't catch a break these days. Ubisoft just got hit, and it's a big one. Hackers are claiming access to 900 gigabytes of internal data. We're talking about source files, internal tools, documentations, potentially years of work exposed in a single breach. So, what was taken? How bad is the damage? And what does this mean for Ubisoft games already struggling to retain players' trust? Because when a studio this big gets hacked at this scale, it's not just a security issue, it's a stability problem.
I am honored to tell you. We have multiple cybersecurity and gaming industry sources are reporting that Ubisoft suffered a large-scale data breach with upwards of 900 gigabytes of internal data allegedly exfiltrated. The number of 900 gigabytes is being cited by leaked forums and threat actors posts, but not yet substantiated by Ubisoft directly. The breach is described as an internal access based, meaning attackers allegedly gain access to development or internal systems, not just public-facing servers. It's important to note the size of the leak is unverified as of now. Claims are circulating in leak channels and analyst summaries that the data stolen may include developmental materials, source code, partially or fully for unreleased and/or live service titles of Ubisoft, internal game engines, tools, middleware, build files, internal documentation, internal corporate data, internal emails, Slack teams communications, project roadmaps, production timelines, QA reports, bug tracking. Bug tracking. A Ubisoft game without bugs? Okay. Test environments and employees as partner data unconfirmed, but possibly internal credentials, contractor and/or partner information. How the breach may have happened, there are a few theories. While Ubisoft has not released technical details, cybersecurity analysts point to common vectors as compromised email credentials, phishing, or malware infection. That's probably the most likely. People don't pay attention to what they click on in them emails. Third-party contractor access, that's a good one, and poorly secured eternal cloud storage. There is no confirmed ransomware deployment reported yet, but the breach appears focused on data theft, not encryption. Ubisoft's official position as of now has not reported nor confirmed the 900 gigabyte figurine. The company has acknowledged in past incidents that it has experienced unauthorized access attempts. Investigations are typically handled internally with external security firms. As of the latest report window, no public statement confirming a catastrophic data breach. So that's somewhat good as far as on the consumer side. No admission of user data exposure. This puts the situation in a more credible but unconfirmed category. Ubisoft, potential exposure of future game plans, cheats and exploits all across the board is what the blowback for this is. On players, it's not yet confirmed. No personal data breach has happened, so the minimal risk is pretty low, but still be on the still be on your P's and Q's. Change your passwords, update your two-factor authentication, all of that. And for the industry, it is a continuing trend of major publishers being targeted. Reinforces concerns about remote work security, contractor access controls, and aging internal infrastructure. Ooh. So pretty much, this ain't nothing new. PlayStation supposedly getting hacked, Ubisoft getting hacked. I guess the people involved in these activities are just bored or just tired of shit from these companies and just figure, hey, I'm gonna take it upon myself. And that seems like what they're doing. I don't have much a stance on this because, as I stated, Ubisoft has not came out publicly admitting to what is or has not been touched, verified, mishandled. The 900 gigabyte, even though that is what the current stance is, it has not been confirmed. It could have been more smaller scale. It could be blown out of proportion because, as consumers, we don't want to hear these companies that we give this money to, have all this faith in, that you all are getting hacked and data exposure, credit card information, being worrisome. We don't want to hear this. This is the type of shit you all should be on top of, considering how much money you get out of us. So, yeah. Now, as far as games or corporate thing and anything like that, I couldn't fucking care less. There's nothing coming up of Ubisoft that catches my attention, fancy. My cousin, she has a huge disdain towards Ubisoft. So, yeah. No worrisome or anything of that. The latest things we're waiting to see from them are an announcement for the remake of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I'm personally wondering where the hell is that Prince of Persia remake at? And of course, people still waiting with bated breath.
Mhm.
waiting for the Splinter Cell remake. So do better is what I have to say. Treese, your input?
Yeah, Ubisoft just can't stay out the news. Like, they always in some shit in the news, and it's never for good reasons. Like, if it's not one thing, it's another. I don't even know how Ubisoft is still trucking along. Like, I don't even know how they're covering salaries. I don't know how they're covering any of the remakes that's reportedly in development, because I just don't, their value is in just dirt cheap. Like, I think their stock is like at $2 or something. Like, Ubisoft has really been in some very, very unfortunate situations through 2025, and we at the start of 2026, and they're already in the news for some bullshit. So listen, I do have disdain for Ubisoft, but at the end of the day, I'm exhausted talking about how many times they fucked up at this point. They really need to go in a dark cave or something, go do some kumbayas or something, or they need to just sell themselves. I know they let go of that CEO that was saying all that bullshit, talking shit about its consumers, but I'm like, that's little too late. Like, you should have been done that when he was first wilding out. So, hey, I could care less about Ubisoft. I don't care. I've already been am in a silent protest to never buy any of their games. So I could care less. But at the end of the day, I want Ubisoft just to go away. And that's for bad news in its totality. I want it to get out of the fucking headlines, because every time they're in the headlines, it's for something bad. But this hack, I mean, this is just insult to injury. Like my cousin said, nothing's confirmed. I don't think Ubisoft is going to be quick to come out and confirm something like this, because just like I said earlier in the PlayStation jailbreak, hack, whatever the fuck, it's embarrassing when you get hacked, because you're supposed to have all these things in place and you're getting hacked by, no, I know there's famous hackers out there, but at the end of the day, for a AAA, I mean, Ubisoft is a AAA game maker. That is embarrassing. And they have an online store, so they have, people's personal funds and information tied in their system. So anytime a fucking studio like this gets hacked, it is major. It is very embarrassing. So I don't think they're going to be quick to be like, oh yeah, we got hacked for almost a terabyte of information. Like, nah, I don't think you should expect that. Just like when the whole financial call halt thing, they were really radio silent for weeks about that. So don't expect anything from Ubisoft. I mean, Ubisoft will be Ubisoft at the end of the day, but it's embarrassing. It's actually just, I mean, they already got tarnished name, a tarnished reputation in the industry. No consumer really takes them serious, even going into 2026. So I don't know. Ubisoft need to do something if they plan to be here. Shit, even through 2026 into next year, they got to make some changes. Hopefully, they'll gain some trust back when they do these remakes. And if this Assassin's Creed Black Flag is bullshit, this could be the final nail in their fucking coffin, and Ubisoft will be gone forever if they fuck up these remakes, because I don't see anything else that they can make money on. I know they got the little online store, but if Black Flag is a flop, yo, I don't even want to think about how many people that could be potentially unemployed, because Ubisoft will be just done. So let us know in the comments if you think I'm being dramatic. I think that is a real possibility for this Assassin's Creed remake. It hasn't even been confirmed. It's supposed to be first quarter. First quarter gonna be here in the blink of an eye, if you think so or not. But let me know in the comments. Do you think Ubisoft is just taking so many things on the chin and they can pull themselves out of this dark hole? I think, nah, I'm about to interstellar these motherfuckers. You about to go gently into that good night. So, but let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, and what do you and what are you thinking? If you ain't never seen Interstellar the movie, baby, go see it, because you'll understand the reference when I say go gently into that good night.
And that's it for this video of Are You Not Entertained podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll never miss our next hot take. Until next time, Are You Not Entertained?